manual. He'll be doing his icebreaker speech this evening. Dr. Thomas Wechefsky was a lifelong resident of New Jersey until he relocated to Myrtle Beach with his wife and 2 sons in 2006. After 20 years of his practice in New Jersey, he opened up a Carolina Forest Family Eye Care on Renee Drive in Carolina Forest. In his practice, he treats eye disease, performs comprehensive eye exams, and specializes in contact lenses. The title of his speech is Why I Decided to Join Toastmasters. Thomas.
Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, I'd like to tell you about why I decided to join Toastmasters. But in order to do that, I first need to tell you a little bit about what it is that I do. And then I'll tell you why I'm so passionate about it, why you should care, and how I think Toastmasters can help. I'm an orthokeratologist.
Great.
All right, let's bring it back. How about an orthokeratologist is someone who performs orthokeratology?
Excellent.
You got it now.
Still not ringing any bells, okay. Let's look at the word, orthokeratology. It comes from ancient Greek, ortho meaning to straighten, kera meaning the cornea, which is the clear front surface of the eye, and ology is the study of it. So orthokeratology is the study of straightening corneas. Similar to orthodontia, which Charles is very familiar with, which is the straightening of teeth. Orthokeratology works by putting a retainer in your eye at night before you go to sleep. It is something that someone who requires vision correction, whether they're nearsighted, farsighted, or have astigmatism would do. They put the retainer in, they go to sleep. They wake up in the morning, they remove the retainer, and they have great vision all day with no glasses, no contacts, no lasers, and no surgery. And that's really very cool, and that's why I like this. But the best part about it is that orthokeratology has been shown to slow down and stop the progression of nearsightedness in children. Meaning that your 8-year-old, instead of being worse when he's 9, 10, 11, 12, and getting stronger and stronger glasses, his prescription will stay at what it was when he was 8. We can prevent vision loss. That's why I'm so passionate about it. And I think it's the coolest thing there is. Now likely, the next thing that's popping into your heads is, well, if this is so cool, how come I never heard of it before? That's a real good question. And the answer is pretty simple. There are about 70,000 optometrists and another 30,000 ophthalmologists in the world today. Of those roughly 100,000 doctors, there are only about 3.5% are certified to do this. And of those 3,500 doctors, there's really only about 400 in the whole world who really have a good understanding as to what this is all about and do a lot of it. And those are the members of the Orthokeratology Academy of America. It is the only venue where a doctor can go to learn how to do this, how to get involved, and how to actually perform the procedure. I'm a charter member of the Academy. I am one of 42 in the world who've completed a fellowship in this. I'm one of 10 who's on the board of directors, and I am personally responsible for running their mentor committee, which means that I'm the guy who has to get other doctors involved and make sure they learn how to do this, and if they have trouble, follow up with them. It's not a paid gig. This is strictly a volunteer organization. I do it because I love it. I believe in what I do, and I think that I have nothing better that I can offer a child. All right, so all that is well and good, but why should you even care? Well, myopia is associated with, that's nearsightedness, is associated with increasing rates of eye disease. So people who are nearsighted are about 5 times more likely to develop macular degeneration, glaucoma, and 20 to 30 times more likely to develop things like retinal tears or detachments, blinding diseases. Well, we know that due to some recent research, there are measurable changes that occur within the eye about 2 years before someone actually becomes nearsighted. Because of that, we can predict which children are going to become nearsighted and which ones won't. If we can predict in advance, we can intervene in advance and prevent them from becoming nearsighted ever. in essence, we can change their whole futures. We can eliminate or reduce severely the possibility they're going to have any of these blinding eye diseases. We can do to myopia what fluoride did to dental cavities. Now that's really cool, and that's why everyone should care. That's why everyone in this room should care about it. Now, how do I think Toastmasters can help that? I'm not going to teach you all how to do orthokeratology, don't worry. Every year, the Academy has an annual conference. It runs from Thursday through Sunday. Typically, the general session runs from Friday through Sunday, and we have speakers, the top researchers from around the world that come and they deliver their research. They tell us what they've been working on for the year, they give us their lectures. On the Thursday before, we have a boot camp. That has typically been run by the board of directors of the Academy, and where we would get other doctors involved and teach them how to actually do this. This year, we have 3 of the top researchers, authors, educators, and lecturers in the world. And they're giving the first 3 speeches, first 3 lectures. Yours truly is giving the 4th. So I need to shine, and I really need to do really well. As a result, I decided to look into Toastmasters. So how can that help? Well, by coming before you and speaking here and gaining a lot more experience with public speaking, by utilizing your feedback and your critique, I hope to become a more poised, more confident, and much more polished speaker. And that's how I think you can help, and that's why I decided to join Toastmasters.